everyone. Before the video starts, I apologize for the quality of it. This is my first stream, and I didn't know about any of this stuff, but next time I'll fix it. This is the playthrough of me and my friend doing a Randomizer Nuzlock Soul Link of Pokemon White 2 and Black 2. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is gonna be a summary of what happened. So this is the part where I was trying to get everything running and looking at chat and all that stuff. And Christian at this point is already looking at the starters, so I'm trying to catch up to him. So I'm just making up my characters and I'm making my way to the starters. And let's see what we got. Alright. Okay, I actually got some. Alright, so my left, I got Ampa Bomb. My middle, I got Bellsprout. In my right, I got Mershana.
Hey, on my right, I got a Wormadam.
Okay.
In my middle, I have a Weeping Bell.
Wait, that's fire. Bellsprout and Weeping Bell? Alright, what's your left?
On my left is a Giratina.
So this right here is when I knew that we were actually gonna go far into this run, because I didn't expect him to actually have like a good pair right there. But that's how it went. So hopefully this time my mic isn't glitching out. I'm doing this at like 12 in the night, and I just got back from some stuff. But anyways, this is just the first battle against our rival, and then more tutorials, and then leading into our first encounter, which we had some terrible luck with our encounters this run. And I will be doing this until we beat the game, or at least we're gonna try to. But yeah, stay tuned. These videos take a long time, and I hope you guys enjoy these. So yeah.
Super over level? I need to know what level it is. Alright, I'm getting my account.
Me too. No crazy music? Dratini! There's something wrong with my mic, and it's making me upset. But anyways, I was really happy. I was happy about this encounter, even though that we do have random evolutions. It's a good first stage, and Christian did get Delibird as his encounter, but you'll see what happens. Right. Alright, so now we just do some level grinding really, and nothing crazy happens. See a Suicune in the wild, and some trainer did have a Celebi, and you'll probably see it just like passing by. But then we go talk to Alder, and then we go to the ranch to do all that stuff, and then we just move on to our next encounter, which you'll see here shortly. Alright, I'm getting my encounter.
Like a little dome.
Get my encounter. Yo, Stoutland. Okay, I'll take a Stoutland.
Wait, this is so long. I gotta give it.
So as you can hear, me and Christian get Stoutland and Gibble. Not bad. Another normal type for me, but it's fully evolved, so it won't change. Him having a Gibble is another dragon type too. So, but it's also crap. I'm stuttering. He has to evolve it, so we'll change it to a different Pokemon, unfortunately. But doesn't matter anyways, because we didn't change the catch rates, so every single Pokemon had the original catch rates, unfortunately. So yeah. Alright, so I'm on a call with my friend right now, and I was showing him the progress I've been doing in the video, and he told me that I've been sounding very monotone this whole time, so I'm gonna put some more emphasis on what I'm saying and stuff. But anyways, it sucks that we failed our first two encounters, But then right now, I was talking to Christian about how we should make like the separate places and their own encounters. So right here, it was such a sad moment for me because Reuniclus is one of my favorite Pokemon. Okay, but because we didn't change the catch rates, we failed the encounter again, and this is our third encounter that we have failed, and it is just terrible. Our run is going terrible, even though that, but we do have these two amazing starters though, which is honestly great. It's honestly great, but it sucks that we failed our first 3 encounters, and I forgot what he got in this encounter, but since I think he failed it too. No, like he failed it because he also had one that had a very high catch rate. So we just couldn't get this one, unfortunately. We ran out of Pokeballs. So this is actually our 3rd attempt trying to do this. We did 2 just by ourselves, like last week, in time of recording this video, or editing this video, I guess. But over here, we honestly don't really know what to do. I battle this trainer. She has a Gallade as her second Pokemon, but honestly, it's just me running around trying to figure out where to go because I haven't played these games in forever. I played Black and White is actually my favorite generation, and I haven't played these games in a long time, and that's actually why I wanted to do this Nuzlock with my friend, is because I haven't replayed these games. I've replayed the first games a while back, not that long ago, but I haven't played the second games, and as I remember, the second games were pretty awesome. I actually do get a Soldew here, and the Soldew is something that only is good for Latios and Latias, and I was like, it's useless. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I'm totally open to any review for any of this content because I am trying to do this, you know. But right now we're both a little bit lost in the story, but then I end up fighting these 2 kids, and one of them has a very interesting surprise.
Not a freaking Blink Trio.
So honestly, these legendaries, and especially for me with my normal type, these Pokemon aren't that big of a problem for me, but they are because they will just take a long time to get through, and this is actually Steel types are now my least favorite type because of this run right here, and you'll see later why I really hate these Steels. It's because it's just they're so tanky, and sometimes you just can't do anything about it, and it's oh my, it's just terrible. But yeah, this is just something that I wanted to show off because this little kid had a Genesect just chilling in his back pocket. Alright, so now after that we kind of just don't know really where to go because we needed a gym badge. But then Christian remembered that we randomized the special shops in all the Pokemon centers, and yep, there was a 0-cent Master Ball just chilling in there, and we had a limit to 1 per Poke Center because I could have gotten 99 I could have just gotten max Master Balls and just caught every single encounter, but no, we didn't want to make it that easy, even though that it is a very good thing. But these are actually very important because in our next run we have to look at these because items are very important, especially in these types of situations where Pokemon only have 1 life. It's just, you gotta keep them, and you gotta boost them in any way that you can. But now we're kind of lost, but then we realized that we need to go back to our home city to fight our first gym leader, Charon. No. Ah, on, bro. This guy's fodder, bro. This guy's gonna get cooked. So going into the first gym leader with only one Pokemon, I was a little bit over leveled. We tried to we tried to compromise and go to like only 2 levels higher than the ace of the gym leader. But I accidentally went over on accident. I don't know if there's a way to change it in the randomizer, but I'll check next time. This is all just our first time doing it, really, and I just kind of wanted to get it out there. But I am spending a lot of time doing this editing, trying to make it good for you guys. But yeah, we fly past this gym. He only had a Dratini, and it was a Nidoking. I'm actually, I'm doing this voiceover while I'm looking at the clip, so I was low-key just waiting for him to switch out to his other one. But it was a very easy fight. We both got through it really easily and moved on to our next gym. So now we're just, this is gonna be the longest, this is going to be the longest time lapse, because we have to go from the first city all the way to the third city, and we had some complications a little bit on the way. I honestly forgot what happened. A lot of story stuff. We actually do not change the TMs or HMs because I think that might interfere with the story. But yeah, some of these trainers actually had some crazy Pokemon. One had a Golurk, a Darkrai, and then a Ditto. The Ditto kind of scared me because I thought, I've never honestly played against a Ditto in any Pokemon game, and yeah, but the Darkrai was kind of funny to see. Also, the items are random. I forgot. I don't know if I told you guys that already, but yeah, the items are randomized. But I'm running out of things to talk about, honestly. Just waiting for this time lapse to go by. But just go to the next city, and the city actually did have a spot where we could get another encounter, so we went ahead and did that, and here it is. Before I do the encounter, I'm sorry about if I don't sound energetic at all throughout this video. I do have a little, this is my first time doing this, and I'm trying to be entertaining, and I don't really know what to do. And I'm totally down to take any criticism, and so I can make it better. But yeah, here's that encounter. I'm getting my encounter. Wait, there's a shaky grass. I got a Marshall. So I got a Marshall, and this is an amazing encounter. The only downside is that we'll have to evolve. And I actually end up getting it 1 HP, and then Christian ends up getting a Tepig. But here's the problem. I actually catch this one, and I was like ready to put it in the party. I gave it a name. It was I think it was Marsh Pig, or yeah, Marsh Pig, I think. And then Christian doesn't have any Pokeballs, I think, or he kills it. And this was actually really upsetting because this was an amazing 2 encounters right here. And it was just like, we failed all of our encounters so far, and it's just like, why? Like, but yeah, we can't do anything about it. So then me and him both get ready for the next gym, because it's actually not that big of a level difference going from the first to the second gym. So we just went ahead and did that. So this is the start of the downfall right here. Only one Pokemon, second gym. It's about, hold on, let me check. It is about a 4 level difference. And none of my moves hit for neutral. They all hit for weak. And so my strategy going into fighting the Kling Klang was to sand attack to where it can't hit me at all, and then end up just Fury swiping it. And this is why Fury Swipe is so good, is because since I'm hitting them for so low damage, if I just hit them multiple times, it will just eventually add up. And this is actually a very this is the concept that we'll bring into the next Pokemon that the trainer sends out. But yeah, I did have a lot of trouble with playing the Kling, and I actually almost died. You'll see that. But yeah, I did get past the Kling. Alright, there we go. It's done. Oh, and he sends out an Aeron, bro. I win. So this is this Aeron right here. He spammed Iron Defense to the point where he was maxed out in defense, right? So my best plan of action was to use Fury Swipes to at least deal 1 damage multiple times instead of using 1 damage one time, if that makes sense, if you understand how that works. And also to use Sand Attack to make sure that it can't attack me, basically. But then I didn't realize how hard this little guy hits. And it was a long battle, but it ends up like this. And just like that, it was over. It was our furthest run, and honestly, it was a good run. I was too cocky, but in those types of situations, you can't really do anything. I didn't have the Pokemon to do it, and it was just the setup that he had was too good, and I just couldn't do anything. So that's the end of our first official run. I hope you guys enjoyed. I like doing these things, and I want to be a content creator, and this is my first step to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys stay around. Y'all have a wonderful day.